Hello and welcome to another session of PNN, where we only show the true news every day, every hour.
The truth from the source.
Exactly. So, war is brewing in the world, and there's lots and lots of trouble everywhere.
Yeah.
We have Russia being a very, very aggressive nation. We have Germany, who have declared themselves protector of the realm, basically.
Yeah.
We have Italy, who is, well, Italy would probably be a best way.
Interesting to note is that the Americans have been making some pretty strong. They've been saying some pretty strong things.
Yeah.
And as we observe this, they're actually justifying war against the Russians here.
Yeah. So
Presumably over Finnish independence.
and yeah, I heard there were some talks going on between them. And did we have any player? I think we had an interview right there.
Yeah.
So if we could play the clip from the peace conference talks with Russia and United States, that'd be very well.
Russians are pressing the lives of innocent Finns who need their freedom. This is the man from America that you reach them now. We have shown in Estonia that we are willing to go to war and throw away countless of American lives. So you better release Finland now. Final demand.
Now we can see that America again expresses their will to control the entire world. And absolutely unreasonable advance towards Russian government since Soviet Union has fallen and was dismantled because of hostile actions of United States. They again trying to enforce their rule on Finland, but Finland will have its own national government that will be absolutely free from American influence, and our will to establish independent world of equal governments where we will have a right, everyone will have an equal right to express their opinion on the world arena. And we state again that we will fight any tries to establish the one polar world in again. That's our final statement.
And now we're back. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we had some
Technical difficulties.
Technical
and some
difficulties.
interesting news.
but we have a
Sounds-
free Finland, or something that at least appears to be a free Finland.
Yeah. Well.
We see some territorial changes, or well,
Yeah.
they were quite a long time ago, but we have Finland now on the map once again. But
Looks to have
there's
certain ties to Russia still.
I
So
wonder-
guess maybe not complete freedom.
I wonder what the Russian people will say about this, or the Russian leader. But well, Finland is free, and I think that's acceptable from the United States. So I think we'll just begin the game once again, and we'll see what happens. And apparently, I can't unpause. So if you tell them to unpause, that would be great.
All right.
So yeah, we have a couple of new players, or a couple. We have one new player, Katz. He is in Turkey, and he doesn't waste time at all.
Oh.
So before the game even begins, it seems like the new Turkish player is saying, we want to go to war. So they are already justifying war, well, against Syria.
Yeah.
And
Is anyone else in on that? No. It's
No.
just them.
and we also have a replacement for Sweden.
Yes.
So we have
So we'll see if
the new
they
Sweden.
have better luck against Estonia here.
But Estonia seems to still be pretty much cleaning up both men from United States and Sweden. But it seems like United States now marching in and grabbing Estonia.
Yes. The last I heard and the communique from Sweden was that they were going to switch back to a long game, trying to build up their army.
But there we have it. Russia took 10 states, United States was puppeted. So, yeah, Ukraine
Interesting.
puppeted by Russia. So Russia is extending their reach.
And look, America has cancelled their war justification now.
Oh, really?
So I guess the world is a bit more stable now. Although what was that about?
Coalition Force of Freedom still happening, but we had a war here, Afghanistan and well, Iran. So Iran is once again on the warpath. As you can see, they are at war with many, many nations. And well, the thirst for power doesn't seem to end.
No, the question is what's going to happen in this area of the world when we run out of, tiny areas to conquer.
So I think,
Because you have India and China and Iran kind of getting next to each other now.
yeah, they're really having a race on getting the most territory as quickly as possible. So well, we are lucky we're safe where we
Yes.
are, but
In an undisclosed location outside Africa.
shh.
I said it was undisclosed.
Yeah, but you said in Africa, so they can still find us.
Outside Africa. It's a big place.
So yeah, we see a pretty much race between all nations in the world. So how is it going for our dear Congo right now? Last time it had a couple of troubles,
Yeah.
had a slow start, but it seems to be
looks
able
like
to,
it's pushing now.
yes, grabbing Sudan. And is there justifying any more wars? No, currently not. So I think they still have a chance of becoming a major player in the world.
Yeah, unless nobody else gets involved down there, they should be. What about South America? Do we have anyone there this time?
South America.
Brazil going to war?
Yeah, Brazil declaring war on Guyana. So yeah, a small nation just to be cleaned up, one of the old colonies from France?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Britain.
Britain. They will have basically no chance at all, and we will see well, maybe we'll have two United States, basically. One in the south, one in the north.
And yeah, and I guess the south one is fascist Brazil.
Yeah.
Or
National.
nationalist. Yes.
Very big
totally
difference.
different.
Very
totally
big difference. And here we have Sudan getting annexed by Congo.
Yes. Taking it all.
So how big are they currently? They have, well, it's going quite decently for them. They have 10 military factories and how many
They
civilian?
have a lot of resources.
17. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm thinking of. They have a ton of resources.
So
They
lots
have
of
basically
potential for
everything
growth.
except rubber. So, yeah, they just need factories. And cleaning up a couple more of these nations will really grant them just more access.
What are the state levels like?
Oh,
Do they have a
God.
lot of
Iran
empty stuff?
already finished this war.
Oh. Yeah. So
But
does
they
it-
didn't take everything. That's interesting. Very interesting.
I wonder why.
India goes to war. India declared war on the state of... yeah. Oh, God, it switched name.
Yeah.
In the state of military Miram.
So
Uzbekistan Union. So,
I wonder if that was an event. On the event of war, they switch.
yeah, maybe. But it seems like they have now joined the same union that Iran
Yeah.
is at war with. So,
the AI faction actually.
no, this is Uzbekistan Union and not the Turkmenistan Union.
Ah.
So we have two factions. Maybe we'll see some kind of Indian-Iran cooperation versus China-Russia.
Maybe.
That could be fair. Spanish states leave the European Union.
Oh. I wonder what Germany thinks about this.
Like
Because they've been talking about a strong EU. It looks like they're stabilizing Europe yet again.
yeah, so Germany is saying France needs to be either in Germany
Yeah.
or not exist. So not inviting them to the European... Actually, they are in the European Union. So what is this for statement from Germany?
I will see if we can get any reports.
Protector of Europe killing a European Union member.
Maybe it's only threatening them. Are they up to something?
And we finally have a peace deal coming in right here. So let's see.
Will Sweden get anything?
That's a big thing I'm thinking about. I think United States might just be greedy and take it all, or maybe just make this a puppet.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, as always, we will always bring you the news and
True
only the
news.
truth.
There have been savage allegations about fake news, which
Yeah.
are completely fake.
Yeah, the fake news or the allegations of fake news are fake, and well, we are the truth, and we decide what's true. So that just proves it that what we're saying is true, because what
Exactly.
we said earlier in this sentence said that it was true.
Yes. So what are they doing here? They're trying to change government.
Yes, I'm quite interested to see actually how this works out. So United States made a pretty big puppet. And now we'll see if Sweden gets one state or if they first of all just need to pass it along. And it seems like they have agreed to maybe do this.
Maybe.
Come on, United States.
I assume there is a heated debate up there.
Yeah. I would really like to hear some statement from Sweden and United States, see what happens.
Yeah.
And we apparently also have a statement from Germany. Democratic powers in Europe need to stand together in time of crisis. So I guess he's uniting it under Germany.
I guess. It's a little worrying, though.
Yeah. When we thought we had this true and free Germany.
Yeah, so I guess the French representative didn't answer.
Yeah. Answer the call to unite. But otherwise, do we see any other plans from Sweden? Not yet, at least. Maybe they're trying to restructure the entire world.
Yeah.
So, Germany reports elements of French military plans are planning a coup. Germany will do what's necessary to protect the civil and human rights in France. So, that's the reason. So, we don't have to worry about it. Germany is still the free.
It sounds a little bit like
Liberated world.
political posturing to me. I
Yes.
mean, France, we haven't really seen any of that from France.
But one thing I totally missed was apparently Italy managed to somehow
Oh,
fix their situation and just take over Austria. So even if it looked very, very dry, maybe because of some expert help, they managed to get
Yeah.
back into it and retake Austria. Or retake.
yes. How strong is France? I mean, how much of a struggle is it going to be here if we see
France
war?
has a very good amount of civilian factories, but military factories are not the best. It seems like
No.
they went a bit too
So
much
they have something
on the
like
disarm.
30-ish divisions.
We can actually just jump in and look exactly. They have, well, I'm not going to say it to everyone, but they have this many divisions and a decent amount of factories. They have a very, very strong manpower level. So if this war gets dragged out, and it might be. And here we see an interesting thing.
Yes.
Let's see if
I
that
mean,
could actually really, really work.
it is the AI though,
Still.
so we'll see. I mean, he probably doesn't expect it. That would be an interesting thing.
This
to see.
was about half of this. So we
Yeah.
might see a very big upset and the September 11 attacks.
Oh, so now the world's in trouble.
And that should unlock a couple of focuses for our
Yes.
US player.
Yes, there's a war on terror focuses that can be
Yes.
taken.
Global War on Terror. They're instantly doing the focus and we'll see what
And
they
the
do.
Patriot Act can be taken after.
Yes, the US can enact something called USA Patriot Act and then they have some interesting things to do.
Yeah.
Afghanistan doesn't exist anymore, so maybe that war goal will instead go on Iran, since they're the ones in control. No, that's why. That's why Iran left a part of Afghanistan.
That's very sneaky.
Very smart.
Did they know the terrorists were hiding there?
Maybe.
They must have.
But here we see an interesting development. India surrenders Dalai Lama to China.
Oh.
India agreed to the demands of the People's Republic of China to hand over Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhists. The Chinese claim that this represents the end to the Tibet friction.
Oh,
Oh, how shameful. Shameful display.
so this is interesting. I wonder what if we have any, if we can get some news interviews here from anyone involved, India or China, perhaps.
Yes, here we see something. Uzbekistan Union. Oh, Libya has joined it.
Yeah, notice that Britain. If you look at the
Oh, right. Britain had some
Yeah.
kind of war plans going on.
yes, but I
And-
think they were cancelled.
Or, no, I think actually they were beaten back.
Oh, perhaps that's what happened. Yes.
Morocco, AI Morocco is just continuously expanding. They have taken over one nation and they're just going ahead on Algeria right now.
That might be troublesome for Congo if
Yeah, they have a
might
very
stop,
big AI.
Stop their advances if they hit something big there.
They are at war and, they are joined. They joined the European Confederation.
Oh.
So we have three big nations right here. Maybe some kind of allied nation together
Yeah.
with Germany instead of the US, since they are going for the coalition force of freedom. which is really a mouthful to say.
Yes. Can we throw up the faction map mode real quick just to see?
Yes, we can see how the current world stage is.
Where?
After the Y2K bug,
Yeah.
factions were erased and the world went down a very horrible path. But don't you worry, we at PNN will always bring you the true news about all the states in the world.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, most of this map is there's a lot of big factions here.
I think
That means that things can swing fast.
I think one
You're
of the
not
biggest
tied into your into one big faction.
exactly. I'm just thinking India and China, I think they're gonna be the one spark that's gonna trigger the world.
Probably.
We have Russia, we have the counteraction of United States.
The question is who's going to get involved in which side here.
Exactly. Or are they just gonna go on? I think
'Cause
it
I'm not
might
sure
even,
Russia is interested in more land.
yeah, exactly. They might just want to have some more time, build up, getting a couple more puppets.
Yeah.
But India and China, a war breaks out between them. If India wins, I think China might be very willing to join the Eurasian coalition.
Yeah,
And
probably.
India, when they're starting to fall back, they might want to join, I don't know, either the, Coalition Freedom Force or the European Confederation.
I feel like Russia's already set it up. I call it Eurasian,
Yeah, Eurasian. So they might have done some deals in the background because right now they're justifying war goals against Estonia. Oh, they're justifying war goals against Estonia. They were only liberated. They were not made a puppet.
Oh.
So the only thing that really happened from the peace it was force even more conservative ideology. It's still the same leader.
Yeah, he looks
I
a
think.
bit surprised.
Yeah, but happy.
Yes.
So it seems like they're still Coalition Force of Freedom. They are, they're staying true to what they say.
Freedom.
Freedom. Even if they are gonna just force more freedom into you.
Yeah, and that does can never have too much freedom.
But it
That's how
seems
I
like
always say.
Sweden,
Is now going for Denmark.
the arch enemy of Sweden.
No. I have some Swedish ancestry and I can somewhat support this.
Yeah.
There's some bad blood there.
Well, we have been at war with each other more times than any other nation in the world history. So I don't think we should be very surprised. When Alliance Networkers breaks down, war will break out between Sweden and
Germany
Denmark.
goes to
But
war.
now there's a much more interesting war going on right here.
Let's zoom in. Is there a Maginot Line, I wonder?
The Magellan Line seems to be non-existent, but let's see. Italy has been called in. Pretty good national unity right here, but what I'm mostly interested in is this. Can they do it right now?
They haven't.
They can do it, but they haven't done it
launched
yet. Please, come on. It seems like Spanish state are trying to justify a war goal now also. They want a piece of the French cake.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will have time for it.
Probably not. And I mean, they could join the faction.
Oh, they didn't do it.
Oh.
They cancel it. They're probably going to reshuffle every unit right now.
Well, they're losing down there, so.
Yeah.
But
So
that would have been beautiful, though.
that would have been really, really beautiful.
And I don't think he had any defense ready.
And we can see that we have some new announcements too. United Kingdom and Spain promised limited backing of Germany peacekeeping action in France.
Yes.
And Apple releases the new iPod. Have you seen it before? It's like one of these really cool small music players. It's incredible. I had like 100 songs on it. I just
I
listen
don't
to it
know.
work back and forward every day.
I like my CDs. I think they're going to
They're
stand the test
outdated.
of
They're
time.
outdated. CDs will
No.
disappear.
CDs will live forever.
And
I replaced my whole collection with CDs.
yeah, that won't work. I will prove you wrong. Just wait a couple
I
of
don't
years.
know about that.
German peacekeepers have entered France at the request of the legitimate French government. So I don't know about that.
Which is the legit government here, according to Germany.
Exactly, because we are only speaking about the truth. And as far as we can see, the conservative have been voted in. They have the highest support.
Yeah.
So I think Germany are not telling us the whole truth.
Exactly. Do note that France has a nuke. Are they able to launch a nuclear warhead?
They probably are, and I think we actually might have missed it.
I guess it depends on
77th base unity, so they might have... Let's see right here. Yes, most likely a nuke has... Oh. No? No, actually not.
That's got to be in the
That's safe.
occupied area. We would they wouldn't have had time to generate another one. I
So
don't
we'll
think
see if a nuke gets launched by France in a desperate attempt.
I mean,
Oh, we have some also breaking news coming from Russia. Russia rages at the United Nations conference about danger to the French independence. So
will Russia get involved here?
it seems like Russia is just using that opportunity to bring down Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it worked. We didn't even notice.
No, they're announcing that they hate what's going on right here while they're taking the opportunity to break down here. So Russia, you can't escape the truth. We will always find it, even if you try to hide it.
Yes.
That kind of rhymed, and I didn't mean to do
does.
it. So,
Could we do a quick check on the Syrian front after we look at France as well? Seems
yes,
to be heating up.
let's just very quickly jump down here. It seems like the French forces are just falling. They
Yes.
have no chance. And the Germans are just steadily advancing.
What kind of troops are the Germans using here?
That's actually very interesting. So let's see, they have a mix between a lot of them, but their Panzer Brigade looks a light tank, alright. That's a bit
it's
weird.
a token light tank.
Yes, Fallschirm divisions. Okay, pretty
Yeah.
decent. So we might see some fun paratrooping from Germany.
Yes.
Archangel, yes, didn't he do some really crazy paratrooping division before?
I think he has, yes.
And here, Turkey. You are just trying to invade
Fun in the mountains.
Syria. But it doesn't seem like it's going super well for you.
No.
Isn't this Turkish land? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It seems like Syria has even pushed in.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not sure what happened here.
We saw
the-
Turkey has not deployed their air force.
Oh.
So that might be one of the big reasons. And they are missing a ton of equipment.
Mm.
So the war upon Syria might have not been as well planned.
They might not have been ready. They actually still have a lot of troops on the north there.
Yeah. And the euro, finally it gets implemented in Europe. Nothing bad will ever happen from that.
Exactly.
And United Arab Republic joined. So we have a lot of the AI nations right here joining, well, the Uzbekistan Union. Let's see. India, nothing is heating up. You are justifying war against Sumatra. China, are you doing anything? No, you're just at war with several small nations.
Yeah.
Invading North Korea. But that won't have happened. He will just beat them back all by himself.
Clearly, yes.
Because-
The great leader who might or might not be sponsoring this show is sure to win.
Yes. And I also noticed a pretty cool event right here. Conspiracy theory has been ever increasing.
Thanks
Part
to
of
the
21st.
internet.
So,
Self-proclaimed free thinkers.
I don't think that will ever happen.
No.
Why would people just spread random rumors with no evidence? It makes no sense.
No. I mean, when you have a channel like ours bringing the truth, you don't really need conspiracy theories.
PNN is all you need for all your needs in the world.
Where conspiracy theories are no longer theories.
And we can see that, Congo is continuing their war against Ethiopia. But it seems like once again,
It's an interesting choice, though. Ethiopia doesn't really have that many resources.
no. And they're also getting pushed back. It seems like they declared a war that they were not ready for. It seems to be that modern day mod is, well, confusing our dear developers.
That is very true.
France still holding on, but they will definitely fall.
Yeah.
Turkey,
I'm gonna have to see what kind of forces are fighting there because I feel like Syria should have been losing that. Maybe they were way stronger than they expected.
it seems like most people are just attacking without actually reinforcing their units.
No.
Pretty
I think
major
with this mod
mistake.
is a lot of divisions are quite small. So you do actually need to build up some XP and change them. I think America has some decent stuff,
But Russia
You
just
have to be
annexed
careful.
3 nations
Yes.
completely.
because the Turkey play is new, right? So he might not have had time to actually look at his army. Just assume
Yeah.
they would work.
And yeah, that would be very interesting to see that he loses. He
Yeah.
could maybe do some kind of sneaky naval invasion.
But look at the amount of troops there. Oh, that's all sorts of troops.
Yeah, I don't think we will see a victory from.
No.
It's because Uzbekistan Union.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
just getting so much support. Turkey can't hold on. Maybe if Iran and Turkey would band together, they could probably hold this off.
Yeah, maybe
So
so.
I would like to see an alliance between these two nations to create, well, we have the European faction, we have the, well, cross-Atlantic faction, we have Russia, we have India, China, and I think we maybe this could be a faction, like
Yeah.
center of the world faction.
Yes.
But we will of course bring you news when more
Guess it depends
come
what
in.
happens, with Turkey.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
also
think Congo is in a position to help just yet.
yes, and there we have it. The peace
France
conference
is
is.
gone.
But I can just notice you that I just won some money. New England won the Super Bowl. I hope you bet on that.
I totally didn't.
Well, I think I don't have to work here anymore, so I think I will just leave right here because my winnings. But I just remember there's nuclear war outside, so I think I'll
Yeah,
stay here
let's-
in this very secure bunker and continue reporting the news for you.
Yes. We're also hundreds of miles off the coastline, so
Yeah.
and there is no
How would I
boat.
ever collect my winnings?
Probably can't.
So
Probably the betting office is, about to get nuked.
yeah. So we have to see what happens right here.
Yes.
They said we're gonna liberate and restore it to the rightful owners. As far as I can see, taking territory is not restoring the real government.
No,
So I think
I mean there might have been some argument for Alsace, but
yeah, so I think they were just spreading lies.
I think so too.
But,
There's definite untruth going on here.
We can definitely see that Italy is doing as they expected.
Yes, well,
Really working hard for their territory. And yeah,
yeah.
10 score.
Now one of our viewers is calling out, "Don't take Normandy. Don't want to be British or England."
Salt Lake City Olympics, so that's very, very fitting.
Yes.
The Salt Lakes, as Europe is crying from all the salt they're getting.
Oh,
Liberated,
well,
Corsica.
that is a fantastic flag.
Yes,
I have not liberated Corsica.
interesting.
So I guess there was some liberation going on here after all.
Yes, but, well, I was thinking more of France becoming the rightful force into a faction and actually getting the rightful government.
Yeah, we'll see. They are puppeting them.
So we'll see what happens. Will Italy gain anything? That's the biggest question I want answered.
Well, Britain gave them 3 points to spend. So
And now he just gave everything else to their puppet. So, well, actually, they can take Brittany.
yeah,
So if he passes a lot of times, he can take Brittany. But otherwise than that, they're not getting anything.
yeah.
So it seems like Italy once again is getting screwed. But this time they don't have a Germany to run to gang up upon everyone else. Since Germany is the one screwing them.
Yeah.
Maybe they will join instead the freedom force of... That could be kind of interesting. To have a triangle of
Yeah.
nations going together.
I mean, depends how bitter they are about this. I'm not sure what kind of casualties they had in this war.
Well, they just need a couple thousands to be able to sit on the peace table. So if everyone press down, we have a gun. And Italy got nothing.
Oh, poor Italy.
As usual.
They did nothing also.
That's very true, but they were in the war. They probably had a couple thousand deaths.
Yeah. The border gore here is not beautiful though. I hope Germany is going to be doing something about this. Oh,
Russia goes to war against Estonia.
oh.
It seems like what will happen this time? Estonia was killed once and
I
once
guess they'll be
again
killed again.
a massive force of 20 division is just marching into
Yeah.
Estonia. Oh, 22 division even. And Uzbekistan now has capitulated. And let's see,
That puts
Turkey
them
has
into-
almost fallen.
Oh.
And I think I will have to go up and talk with him, not at all, because now they won and is now sitting on the peace conference table, taking land. And
Wow.
just because they lost so much, they gained quite a bit of score.
Yeah.
But they instantly passed for some reason, I think.
Huh.
So that's kind of interesting. Why did they instantly pass?
Could they have some technical issue? Could the AI have taken over or something?
I don't think so. So I think Iran is a tiny
maybe,
bit too.
maybe they made some kind of deal with Iran.
Yeah. But I think they might be a tiny bit too greedy with this offer since they only have 76 core and they're asking for
Yeah.
much more. Let's just jump out of that peace conference while they are dealing with, and we can see the result later.
Yeah.
And right here, it seems like Congo is still having some trouble.
Yeah.
Or are they waiting to be able to sneak by somehow?
I'm not sure. They've fallen back to a defense line. What's the supply situation like up here?
Supply right here is actually quite decent right now.
Yeah.
They have enough to, well, basically supply the troops, so there shouldn't be big problems. And it might just be that they did wait. Because they could now just go through right here. And now we have the Swedish war on Denmark. I wonder if Sweden will do better this time.
I hope so. But
It-
I mean, you probably want to do some kind of naval invasion in this case.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Trying to reach Copenhagen. Oh,
They are
there
trying,
We go. There we go.
but they're doing it on a port which is
Defended, yes.
most likely defended. I think people, if I were one of them, I would probably try to naval invade. Not here, not here, not here, because cities and ports, I would naval invade here and here.
No.
That would cut them off. He can walk in, grab one of these provinces to get supply and a port.
Yeah, I like hitting two places at once.
Yeah.
You go for the port and you go for somewhere
Like-
else, and then you join up and attack from multiple directions.
Exactly. The absolute best position would probably been here and here.
If
Just bring
if
down.
you have paratroopers as well, you can drop them behind and
Yeah,
open up more
That would
fronts.
probably been even better. Naval invade right here, paratroop right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Sweden can do anything this time. Right now, Denmark has 175 losses and Sweden has 0. And Estonia, what's going on right here? Coalition Force of Freedom.
But then they can call in.
So will we have a war between Russia and the Coalition Force of Freedom, between Russia and United States? Seems like their peace negotiation completely broke down. And we'll see something else.
I wonder though. I mean, I feel like they probably don't want to go to war over this, right? I mean, does America really care about Estonia?
I don't know.
Depends if Sweden could swing them, I guess.
Sweden have not joined the war. So it seems like they were invited and...
What? Sweden has joined the war.
no, Sweden have
no.
not joined
Oh,
that
never
war.
mind. Never mind.
So we'll see what happens. If this was just a fake to force Russia to go out or maybe try to end a white peace. It seems like Russia have at least stopped advancing. And, well, that's kind of surprising to see that Russia agrees to the terms, maybe.
Yes. And I'm seeing German plans against Poland now.
India is left right here.
Yeah.
Congo is still in a kind of bad
Oh.
situation, and we finally have a peace conference right here. So, once again, Bordigor is horrid, and we should fire
Kurdistan.
people for it.
Yeah, or at least declare it.
What the hell is this?
India? What are you doing? Grabbing anything? I mean, on the other hand, I might have done that just to mess with Iran,
Yeah, that's very true.
which I guess in that case means there might be a war between them.
Estonia was puppeted. So once again, we see another nation being liberated.
Yes.
And it seems like he's just controlling both nations.
Yeah, he's some kind of admiral.
I'm pretty sure
looking-
he's just pretending to be, well, two
Yeah,
different people so he can rule two nations.
Probably. I mean, he's a Russian puppet, so you never know.
Otherwise than that, how is it going for Brazil? Brazil is once again justifying war goals against two nations, Argentina and Paraguay. So I think we will see a superpower Brazil in the South America. United States are, well, they're very peaceful. They are actually not. They are doing the focus invade Iraq. And once again, a very small part of it was left. So United States would be able to do their focuses, which is kind of sneaky of all nations right there. No one
Yeah.
wants to really irritate the United States.
Yeah. See, I requested an American comment on the Russian expansion here in Estonia and why they would not support their previous ally. So We'll see if we can hear anything there.
It seems like Italy is once again trying another kind of invasion. They're going straight for Tunisia, but as we see, they are trying to invade here and here, which both have troops. Actually, Tunisia have troops.
They've really locked down the coastline.
Yes, so I think we need to see some Italian navy right here if they want to break through.
Yeah.
They have actually their navy already stationed right there. So, but
But
only
it's
destroyers.
so they cannot give
No.
very much support.
They need probably their no, not that
Do
one
they
either.
even have capital ships?
They have one missile cruiser, so I
Okay.
guess some shore bombardment could be provided.
I'm actually unsure about modern day. Are missile cruises good for shore bombardment?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But we can see that
Newfangled
United
thing.
Kingdom is once again trying to do something. They are justifying war. Oh no! They're staging a coup
Oh,
against Libya.
interesting.
So we'll see what happens right there.
Yeah, this is a few days left.
And we can actually see this nation. This is still a pretty big faction. They have a small
Yeah.
part right here, pretty
It's
big
very
right here.
spread out though, so they're gonna struggle to actually help each other.
Yeah. Congo.
It does mean that declaring war on one of them
Yeah.
might be tricky.
And it seems like Congo got some of their troops surrounded. And yeah, it's not going that well for Congo.
No.
Brazil,
Are the AI nations going to win this?
maybe. Brazil is, well, just cleaning up nations, so no problem
Yes.
right there. United States, still not doing anything more than focuses. United Kingdom. No, I don't see. Did the coup already fire?
No. It's got another month to go, I believe.
Germany, still very peaceful right here. Italy, then it's right here. India and China. This is the interesting thing.
Yes.
They are still just splitting up the world between them. Indonesian states. Oh,
Well, there are still nations to do that with.
so they're
Right.
going down right here,
Oh, so they're gonna go. Okay.
trying to grab them.
Islands.
They are pretty goddamn strong. You think of army sizes and factories.
Yeah.
And I think they're pretty good in resources too. Yes, they are. So they might not be as easy as India might think. They're sending over 24 divisions, but I don't know if that would be enough.
Can we look at some of the divisions? What kind of army do they have?
Yes. They're doing mostly infantry and, whoa,
Super big.
a super big infantry artillery one.
With a lot
But
of
I've
weapons.
never seen such an ugly split up of this.
It's not beautiful. Maybe it was an AI division. What about the 33rd Armor Division there? What kind of armor divisions does it have? Okay, so very
A small.
very tiny.
Small decent one. And how's China doing right now?
Well, looks like they beat
They-
North Korea. At
It seems
least.
like they're trying to do something very, very different.
Oh,
And they're doing very, very heavy on motorized divisions. So they want a quick victory over a very, very large China. And they also have some artillery divisions, which is extremely heavy on artillery, but not that heavy on infantry. I think that might be a tiny bit too much.
I feel like those two divisions are maybe not optimal here in the mountains and the
Yeah.
nutrition and
Exactly.
we'll
But
see how that goes. The Indian forces look way stronger there.
yeah, but they might want to wait for a nuclear reactor or a bomb or two
Yes.
before going to war.
I mean, considering we're all, nuke safe shelter and all that,
I'm fine with it.
I would love to see some nukes flying soon.
It seems like Congo is done with the justification of war, but I severely doubt that they will actually do it since they're already losing this much against Ethiopia.
Yeah. They seem
Let's-
to have overextended. What did their resource stockpile look like? I mean, equipment stockpile.
Not that good.
No.
Not that good at all. While Ethiopia, well, they're doing really strong and their stockpile is looking worse,
Yeah.
but not that much worse.
They're at least going positive, whereas Congo was actually losing equipment.
Yeah. So a mistaken war right there. While Brazil is still going strong. Nation after nation disappear.
Yes.
Let's see. We have some German voices grave concerns about human rights situation in Tunisia. So is Germany doing something else once again? No, Germany
Yeah.
does not seem to justify any war at least.
Not
So
yet.
we'll see.
It's massive infrastructure development in the Amazon.
But if we
angers
just-
Brazilian environmentalist groups.
India goes to war. Declares war on the Indonesian states. Are they going? No, they're still waiting a tiny bit. So we'll see how this war goes.
I mean, it's a little dangerous for China to let them go. I mean,
Yeah, especially
the more they let them take, the stronger they're gonna get.
they should at least counteract them with doing an invasion of their own. So they need to split up the territory.
Yeah, because there's nothing really stopping you from both declaring war on the same person.
No,
It's
or
about-
declaring war upon India.
Oh, you could do that too. I don't know if they want another front before they're done with their current war, though.
And we can see here Germany might want to try to do something right here.
Yeah.
Once again invading Poland like they've done before.
Yeah.
But this time, yeah, this time too with very heavy focus on quick blitzkrieg.
Yes. A lot of armor there.
And actually, oh, United States clear war on Iraqi state. Not surprising.
The war on terror is going.
And it seems like Sweden is not doing much better this war than the other one. They're just holding on.
The Swedish army is a travesty, I have to say.
Kind of embarrassing.
The divisions are not up for this task. Have a look at some of those mechanized. Yes.
No.
It was good that nobody invaded us in the year 2000.
Yeah.
2002, I guess it is now. But no, I would have hoped they gotten enough experience to organize some of these templates.
Yes, but it seems like they went for the same thing once again. And right now they actually have less units than Denmark. It seems like we must have missed a naval invasion and they just completely lost it.
Yeah.
Because right now, as we saw, the losses are 12 to 16k.
Wow.
But let's see, are United States doing anything with this war? Or did they just declare that war to be able to get somewhere else?
They're also preparing against Mexico.
And Sweden has refused the war to join our war. Oh.
Huh.
So they still want to
Sweden
be
doesn't want help with Denmark then.
states' right. More conservative population, all right.
Mm.
Russia,
Oh,
no surprise right there.
no, they're expanding, bringing
Several
back
wars.
their old borders, I guess.
It seems like they want to restore the Russian Empire.
There's never, yeah.
I wonder if they will lose Kaliningrad. Or if they will station in troops right there to be able to get and defend it. Because once they declare war upon these two nations, they might just swallow it.
Yeah, but then they can always liberate it again.
Yeah, but embarrassing. Italy, how are you doing? Will you at least succeed with your invasions? I don't know.
I don't think so. That defense looked pretty good. And
How good are the divisions right now? They're producing armor brigade in infantry type 1.
no marines at all, and there are some questions.
Well, it's not the worst division we've seen.
Was close.
And here is a pretty bad one. They need the support right here with
Yeah.
the
This
at
is,
least
thi-
normal
this, is a,
motorized.
this is a good way of losing a lot of expensive tanks, really. It's,
Yeah.
Without support, tanks bleed a lot. And
Yeah,
they're expensive.
definitely.
So you need that support or you're going to lose way more than you want.
Kind of sad.
Yeah.
Sad to see the world burning and getting in such horrendous border war. And it seems like Ethiopia have just basically expanded even more.
I mean, I feel like we should be supporting Brazil here. At least their borders look nice, right?
Yeah. Brazil is probably my favorite. So
Yeah.
they took this one province as defensive point because it's only one single, province they
Yeah.
need to defend. But Brazil
But how
still
could
going
they?
strong.
Why did they get into such problems, though?
1 second, I just want to look at the divisions that Brazil have. So they're going for a very, very basic, half-decent division. They
Yeah.
are
No frills,
not horrendously
but it means they can
behind in
actually
equipment.
reinforce them.
Yeah, exactly. And that seems to be the main problem for most of the nations right now.
I mean, this is, effectively like going to an early war and without much of a build-up period, right?
Exactly.
Compare it to, say, if you would have gone to war in the year 1940-ish.
Yeah. And let's see how no justifications right yet against each other, but how is India doing with this war? They are not doing this because I'm pretty sure. Do you have enough support right here? Yes, you
It
do.
looks like it.
So
They haven't launched yet.
I don't think they. So this is surprising. They must have done something in the wrong order. to make this happen? Oh, actually, I think I know what it might be.
Oh,
No, there, 30, so that
Yeah.
should be fine. We'll see what happens right there. And it seems like the Spanish state has declared war upon Morocco. So will we see a better... This is the first expansion from Spain, and
yeah.
will it go good for them, or will they fall like most others? It seems like they're declaring war on Morocco, which has, well,
We'll see. Not a lot of divisions,
Not-
and they got a successful landing.
and a decent industry. So I think Spain will just go in and grab them without any
Yeah.
problem at all. Russia
guess,
plans
yeah.
to join the United States anti-terrorist campaign. So
Oh.
there will maybe be some cooperation between those two nations right
I
now.
guess so. I mean, they seem to both be focusing on their own personal advancement rather than the factions they're a part of.
And we just remember the viewers reminded us they have gone to war before. They puppeted
Yes,
Portugal.
that's true.
Let's see what's going on right here. Right now, nothing special. Islamic Republic of Iran is boosting Islamic support in Romania. Greece is guaranteeing the independence of Cyprus.
That is good, I guess, for Cyprus.
And Spain is just fighting another war on Algeria.
So they're gonna be keep expanding. I mean, this is gonna seriously hamper Congo's future advances, but I guess they were already in enough problems.
Yeah. Revolutionary Libya goes to war. So
Oh,
the revolt
so
right here
the
finally
civil war
fired.
kicked in, yeah, and it looks like the revolutionary side is winning. Is that the one that was supported?
Yes, most likely. We'll see. They have one division, one military factory versus quite a bit more.
Yeah.
They did not support enough communist support before actually doing the
Yeah.
staging of coup. So we'll see what happens right here.
But maybe this is a plan, you know, so that they can drop an invasion while they're busy.
Well, it is kind of smart actually to make this area revolt, because when the AI wants to take over, they will lose a lot of men in attrition.
Yes. But they are at war with Libya still as well, right?
The United States.
Yeah. Oh.
Italy justifies against Tunisia.
Ah,
Oh
right.
wait, it was England who
Yeah,
did
exactly.
this revolt.
But they seem to they're
Be very peaceful and just try to rebuild their nation
Mm,
from their colossal failure last time.
yes.
While Iran still doing really, really well.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be quite in a pickle because of their massive advances last time and being at war with everyone. But it seems like they managed to deal with it and have expanded quite well. They have, well, not as many military factories as one of the bigger nations, but a good amount of nice amount of civilians too, and a pretty big army.
Yes. Saharan Africa. So we don't have that much time left. But I
Oh.
guess we started a bit late.
So maybe 5 minutes over.
We can run 5 minutes over.
Encourage birth rates. So it seems like Russia wants more manpower.
Yes.
That's gonna
Fine.
gain national spirit, stagnant birth rate. So it seems like they have losing birth rate, and now it's just improving it to stagnant.
Yeah. You got to take that long view.
Yeah.
Stagnate it at least. But I wonder if there are any leaders we would
Oh.
like to have an interview today.
Yeah,
Or we're
if
going
anyone
to
wants
leave
to.
that to next time, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe we should just notify them at least. So
Okay.
if anyone wants to come down, maybe at 5 o'clock, so they will have 5 minutes to talk a bit.
Yeah.
Situation in North Africa destabilizing. Germany calls for international peacekeeping force. Of course they are. So I think we might be able to see some intervention from Germany straight down in Africa, because they see the horrendous situation going on right here and not, well, much good things happening. So it seems like England have sent volunteers to revolutionary Libya, but I severely doubt these two tanks is actually gonna do, well, win them the war. If we just straight jumps over to England, come on, stop messing around. Italy goes to war against Tunisia. But what I wanted to see right here, the tank division from England. Oh, they are looking better though. They're looking better. Three
Yeah.
modern tanks and 3 motorized. But I still don't think this is going to be enough to actually bring down the entire army of, well, Libya.
No.
And
I
Italy.
feel like they should have, organized this together with Italy or something.
Yeah, but we can see if actually Italy might be able to penetrate this now.
Yeah.
They're basically just sending away their entire army on 2 landing spots. But right now it seems to be working.
It does seem to be working. Are they getting any support here from the navies at all?
Germany,
If you look at the combats, is there any shore bombardments going on?
no, just a very pretty naval penalty.
All right.
So we'll see if Tunisia is gonna fall or if they're gonna hold on. Russia goes to war against Latvia. So Latvia, it's time for you to disappear from the map. Or maybe not. They will maybe just be liberated and put under the just rule of
The bearded guy.
bearded guy. Yeah, the bearded guy. Because we don't really know what his name is, since he's controlling 2 nations with under 2 different names. Russia has called in Estonia.
But clearly Russia has shown that they prefer an indirect control here.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. So China.
Is Uzbekistan at war now? Or is was that just a preparation?
Let's see. Uzbekistan is in war with the United States and.
Because of the faction.
But India, have you passed over? No, you're still
No.
staying put. What's this? Oh, that's just Brunei.
Yes.
A bit small in this game, I think.
But China seems to have really gotten stuck there in the jungles, right?
Yeah, and right here too. It seems like the brave leader of, well,
Yes, the
Kim Jong-il is just holding on, and Latvia was puppeted as we suspected. But yeah, they are not breaking North Korea. They're holding on. They're just assembling their entire army and just putting it on the front. And China seems to have some trouble breaking through right there.
Well, I expected as much from the great leader.
And it seems like Sweden, though, has managed to land right here. But
Finally, Sweden.
I'm pretty sure they're just gonna get stack wiped.
Yeah, it's a smorgasbord of death right here.
And I think we actually might see Denmark just invading Sweden and annexing them. So this is kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, if Sweden doesn't win this, I'll be hanging a Danish flag down here for next session.
No, because it's not a Swedish person playing. It's
No, I
English
mean in
person.
support of the AI.
Yeah. It seems like the AI is kicking the crap out of most people right now. Which is very embarrassing, and I should be playing. I can probably take over all nations at the same time and just be better.
Someone's gonna blame the speed 3,
Yeah. Argentina has capitulated, so Brazil is still doing well. Like some people right here at least is keeping up to.
But it's 5, so I'm going to see if people want to come down.
United States is at war with a lot of nations right now. And are they doing anything right now? If we just jump over to United States and just check boring island people. One guy in Alaska, but otherwise we'll see. You are doing at least some lines against Mexico, so we might see something right there. You have a plan to go right here, alright, let's not talk about it. Some defending units, and, well, no troops from United States outside United States currently.
No. But maybe we can... it's paused now, and I think we're waiting for...
Waiting for at least the Russian player to come down and talk with us to see what his continued expansion goals is gonna be. They have gone in and basically puppeted everyone around them. So I think, are we gonna see something like here? Moldova and Romania, are they gonna join the Russian Empire? Let me just double check Latvia. No, it seems like they put another leader in charge of Latvia, so they might have thought that it was too risky to put several people right here.
Yeah, the multitasking.
Yeah.
Several countries. While we wait, I would like to see the American focus tree. Where does the war on terror lead them?
They are going straight down.
Okay, so they're not going past the
Here.
invasion of Iraq.
No, they have already done it, and that's why war broke up once again. So they can support new Iraqi government, support new Afghan government, Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and go with Iran, NATO
Well,
versus
Middle East
Islamic
require
State.
you to go from another path as well.
Yes, and it seems like we have some Russian freedom coming in right now,
Well, soonish, any
Yeah.
minute now.
soonish at least. So,
Yeah.
it was quite interesting. Lots of stuff happened, and lots of players failed.
Yeah, I
And-
mean, I would have to give it to Italy though. They successfully pulled off a beachhead, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
pulled off the beachhead. They regrouped Austria. So I think I'm most impressed by Italy.
Yeah.
Really coming back and showing that Italians can do anything, even if they got completely screwed in the war versus France.
Spain seems to be doing okay as well. I'm not.
Spain, Brazil, and well, Italy.
Yeah.
Then we have China and India doing their thing down away.
Their little dance.
And it seems like we have our partner coming in right now. So
Yeah.
welcome Russia.
Let's move over a little bit.
Welcome.
Welcome, my dear friends.
Welcome. So we saw some bold moves here, right? You were locking down Europe.
We're making the Europe actually free today.
Actual free.
Yes.
So why are there so many wars coming all the time?
It's not wars. It's counter-revolutionary operations.
Understandable.
Our important part. Currently, we're fighting terrorism. We're fighting
Terrorist in Estonia that has just been liberated.
Is that together?
Terrorist
is
in
that going to
Latvia.
be together with America?
America doesn't take any action on that. So
So what
They
happened with the
consider-
cooperation? You said you wanted to join them in the war against terror.
yes, we joined the war against Islamic
So why are you
States.
attacking someone they liberated? I feel like we're not getting the true facts right here.
No.
I think.
It's like you're trying to feed us fake news.
But have you heard about people in Estonia, how they suffered after Americans invaded into their politics, and now we're actually made Estonia Estonian, and this is important, and we're
True.
continuing.
He looks potentially Estonian.
So, how do you
Is-
explain the same leader in two nations?
Yeah. How can he even manage that? Is he some super leader?
It is very different people. It looks like the same person, but I'm pretty sure that it is two different people and they have nothing. in
Maybe
common.
twins.
But we
Maybe.
don't have any more time for you. We have other guests
Yeah.
today,
Yes,
but we
the
thank you for
It was
joining us
nice
today.
to see you.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
we will continue
See you.
reporting the facts.
Yes, and now we have the leader of Brazil.
Welcome.
Indeed.
Who's
Welcome.
also-
Welcome for the first time.
Welcome.
So we can see that you are still going very, very strong. And we are seeing maybe some kind of United States of South America. A very
Yes.
strong, powerful powerhouse.
Indeed, we believe our ancestors back in the day made a very, very non-profitable agreement with the Spanish about the division of the continent, and we are working hard to remedy that.
We can see that, and it's going quite well. We have been one of the most successful players right there.
You have not gotten destroyed by the AI.
No, after some initial setbacks, I mean, who would have thunk that tanks and mechanized infantry don't work well in the jungle? So apparently they don't, and since then I've learned to listen to my advisors, and it has helped me quite a lot.
Excellent. So, what's your long-term plans once you secure South America here? Or do you
Will
have
we
plans
maybe see a new
outside there?
Incan empire and maybe some sunset invasion?
Yes, are you going to be sacrificing people?
No. We were just going to stick to our bacalao, but we are content to be below the radar right now. It seems that none of the other superpowers have actually noticed us yet, and we'll see about projecting some power when the time is right.
Yes.
Interesting. But I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
as always, PNN, we will always report the truth and only the truth. So
Yeah, and we ask the hard questions.
I hope we will see you all next week when we continue this reporting of the new state of the world after the Y2K bug who wiped out all nations.
Yes. What will happen? Because A lot of buffers are gone now.
And I think
That's gonna put friction here.
I think we might see a world war going on.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely sparks around India there.
yes. So I'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
And as always, see you later.
Good night.